According to YouTube analytics, only a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed. So if you would subscribe, that would really help me out a lot. Thanks. Okay, hi everyone. Today I'm making up a follow-up video on how to make Minecraft look amazing. But this time I'm making it so people can actually run it, because yeah, on the last video it was quite hard things. So this should be a bit easier now. Let's go on with it. Okay, so the first difference with this is we're using a different shader. So what we're doing is we are using the Silder Survivment shaders light. You can use the better ones if you like, but this is the easiest one. Again, there will be a download in the description if you want to download it. First you need to go to shaders, the shader settings, down here in the corner. Shader settings, normal map. You want to turn on RP support. It will be off, set it to parallax. RP resolution, so the resource pack, set this to 512. Leave these settings here the same. Turn on parallax water mapping, that's what makes the water look 3D. And for the resource pack, we will be using the hardtop vanilla accurate 16x new version, so just the normal version. The lab PBR version, that's what you want to download. Again, it'll be in the description if you want to get it. So basically what these two things do is they don't really change the textures of the game, but what happens is they make them 3D, as you can see here. The quality of the 3D is quite good. So if you change the texture pack resolution, even though this is a 16x resolution texture pack, if you turn down the resolution, what happens is these things don't become as clear. They're not solid cubes anymore, and they're more like weird line things. You want to turn that up. As you can see, like the shadows are not very detailed right here. Keep like moving around, and they're not very good. That's because we're using a quite the shader's not very good. So that's why it's turned rainy now. This is what the shader looks like with rain. You can see it's got like some cool rain effects on the screen to make it look more realistic. Here's the water. It looks quite 3D. Okay, so let me set the water to clear. Okay, let's go on with this. So first we will test out some basic blocks. Okay, let's see. Stone, some wood, some diamonds, amethyst, gold block, cut copper, oak log. We can test out some wool. And finally, we can also put down a crafting table. Okay, so in the order that we just used, first of all, we have stone. It's a nice 3D texture. It's all the same textures as the base game, so it's fine. Wood, which just has a little bit of 3Dness. You zoom in here, you can see this is what it looks like. You can see the pixels have got a little bit more depth to them. Diamond door, it's got like little bits cut out around the actual diamonds. Very cool. They're pretty well made. Amethyst, sand. Has got quite a good texture here. Gold isn't reflective really. Got slight 3D texture around the border, but the rest is relatively flat. Cut copper doesn't seem to have a texture yet, so let's get rid of that. Oak logs look very cool. Little pixels on there. Wool doesn't seem to have anything changed. And crafting table has a very cool like 3D bit, not reflective on the saw like the last one. That's because it's not as good, but yeah, this looks pretty good. You could use this with the hour shader. You'd have to use the old PBR version if you wanted to, and it would have a reflective part. The 3D textures wouldn't quite be as good though, because the lab PBR version is better than the old PBR version. Okay, so next I'm just gonna walk around and show everyone what the shader looks like in some of the other blocks with the texture pack. So here's some grass, the 3D bit. A big mass of water and some sand. And some other, this is what a cave would look like. Can't really notice the 3D effect that much until you walk up to some. Gravel has a slight 3D effect. Here we are. Here's the coal, the ore. So this is what it looks like. Leaves also have a slight 3D effect to them. The flowers do have a 3D effect, you can see, but not when it's a bit strange. You can see the lines I was talking about earlier, but everything looks like this when you use the lower resource pack resolution. Just a quick warning. And fix quite good amount of depth there. Quite dark in here. Mushroom there. Creeper. Yeah, this is what the water looks like underneath. Quite good for a resource pack like this. I mean, a texture, shader like this. Sun Vaser, very good. This shader is very good. What I actually forgot to show you on the last video is my FPS. I have currently got a Ryzen 5 CPU and a RTX 3060 GPU. So this is what it's like currently. Ah, there. I don't know why I had it, but I had my F3 menu set to F1 for some reason, which is a bit strange. But we so you can see, yep. Our current FPS is 135. On the other one it was like 60. That's more than double that. That's very good, and it's probably even higher because the F3 menu causes a bit of lag when you open it. Some weird glitch going on or something there. I'll show you some of the dimensions actually. Let's see. It started raining again for some reason. Get rid of all these blocks. Get some crime shading to show you as well. Flint and steel. Okay, so this is what fire looks like. Has a little bit of a glow around it. Looks very cool. Okay, so let's just make this portal in. Okay, that's not right. Oops. This is the portal. Quite dark, it doesn't really emit any light like in the real game. But... okay, so here we go into the Nether. Nether's pretty cool. It's got the 3D textures as well. What it looks like. Yeah, it's quite good. The quartz has got a 3D texture. It just looks quite cool. The 3D textures are really good because it's only 16x. There isn't really any good 16x packs that have good 3D textures, but these are really good because they're the exact same as the real game, and they have 3D, so it's basically the exact same. Okay, so let's go to the end now. There, just build a quick portal. Texture for these are quite cool. Oh. Here are more portal frames. There we are. This is what the end looks like. The end works compared to other shader packs. The only thing is it the crystal, I mean the obsidian pillars for some reason are purple. I don't know why, but yeah. You could use a different shader. But this is the best one that works with the 3D textures. Currently, in my opinion. But I don't know why, but the obsidian looks really purple. Even if you walk up to it, it's still just insanely purple. Bit strange. Everything else is quite purple here as well. This is a pretty good shader pack, because normally in the end, the sky just looks like the sky and does in the overworld. Here's an explosion. Yep, very good. In this, the light spreads quite similarly to Minecraft. What Minecraft would look like, but just like kind of add things a bit more yellow glow. Quite a good shader. Yep. This is what the enchanting thing looks like. I'm pretty sure it's just the same. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it's a bit different. Bottle. Obviously, none of the swords or anything are changed. All of these are probably just the same. Yeah. Nothing's changed about any of these textures. Let me know if you want me to make a video about textures that add better like things, effects to the weapons and everything like that. Maybe I could do a just full texture pack for me, like a PvP texture pack or something. But I think that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.